Now I would say that this is borderline, but right there would be good, and you can always set your sternum and let it hang to see that. You see where you are now? Okay. Left of sternum, yeah, for a right-handed player, clearly. Okay, so does that, everybody feel good with that? Sure. Well, what you're going to need to do is make sure that you're square, and then make sure that you slide this foot up so that this foot is pointing at the center of this. Okay, so we're probably, left foot is too far back, so you're going to want to get your left foot in line. Come over towards me. Good. Once you start there, then fix that right foot. Once the right foot is fixed, then you can make sure that the ball's fixed. And again, we can hang right off the sternum to make sure that that ball is just left of sternum so that we're in a good position. Okay, everybody good with that? All right. So now what I'm going to have you do is to just pick your brad up off the ground. Just pick it up. And you guys are going to start from scratch. So you're all going to operate independently as if you were on the range by yourself and I weren't around. So it would look a little like this. I'm coming out to the range. I'm going to show all these people how smart I am because I have brad and they don't. And I'm going to walk out here and again find my direction. I'm going to set my brad down so that it is in path with the direction, because we don't have target and we're not target lines and we're not getting all this specific stuff. I want to use the entire world. All I want is my golf ball to land on earth. I stand a pretty good chance of that unless something changes. Corona might affect that, I'm not sure. Okay, so from here, what I would do is I would slide this back, and if my brad respectively had a ball on it, this one doesn't, then I can sit here and get set up. And again, I'm very familiar with my stance and my ball position, so I'm going to go to it pretty easy simply because I've already established it for me. And it'll come that easy for you guys, okay? But that's what you're going to do independently when I'm not around. So these are what I call the foundational things that Brad does for you so that we can build the house. So when we go from this, then we're going to start going into drills, okay? So if you guys would just take a little bit of time and just kind of go through the show there. I'm going to give you your iron back. Now you're going the wrong direction with your ball, and I think it starts with making sure that your left foot is here and that you're closer to Brad so that your clubs can sit over here to begin with, but that would definitely be left of center. So you got to make sure that this is, you want to be on this side of center.